Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Yuvi, and if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if you enjoyed today's video. So today we are at Brands Hatch Daily Race B on Gran Turismo Sport. I've qualified at 8th with the qualification time of 1 minute 30 seconds. That was the fastest I could get so far. So in this video, I have two races for you. This one was not at all good. It was really bad, and just keep an eye out on the guy ahead. I think he's from Finland. That's a Finn flag. I'm not sure if you know what flag it is. Please let me know in the comments below. So now as we start our race, as we begin the first lap, I try to be as calm as possible, not try to lunge at anyone on the very first corner, but keep an eye out on the guy ahead. He's a bit too aggressive right out of the box, and he's gonna make a bunch of mistakes as we go through the race. So as we come to the hairpin, I brake a little bit late. That made my car go a little bit wide, and the guy behind us bumped us a little bit, but no harm done as we were kept our car on the track. As you can see, the guy ahead, he is bumping into the guy in the 6th, and that has helped us to get right next to him. But over here, I braked at the right time, but he bumps into the guy ahead, he spins, and he comes back on the track while spinning and bumps into me, and I go off the track. And that has costed me 10 positions right in the first sector of the track, and the guy who caused all of it is right behind us. So far I was like, okay, no problem, I can still manage to salvage few positions, maybe get into top 10, no problem. Maybe, you know, it'll go good. I was okay at this point, but but the guy is stupid behind us. So now as we come to this corner, my car's tires are a little bit dirty, and because of that I went wide, and the guy behind us bumped into me, and he goes off the track, and because of that I get a 5-second penalty. I don't know how, it was my fault. So now as we come to this side, as you can see, there's a guy ahead of us who is very slow, and over here as we take this left turn, he bumps into me and he goes off the track, and that gives me another 1 second of penalty. I have no idea how were these mistakes, I don't know, I have no words for it. It was not caused by me, and I am the one who is to blame, and I got the 6-second penalty. So as you can see, this in the end, I think after serving the penalty, I finished at 15th, and I would end that video at there because it was no point in watching it. So the second video, I qualified at 6th again with the same qualification time of 1 minute 30 seconds. This race went really good. It was amazing. People were really nice and clean and fast as well. So right now there are two Audis in this. I think in this race there were two Audis, and Audi is a really fast car in comparison to Megane, and that is a huge advantage for it. I did not try Audi on this track, so I don't know how it is around the corners, but in the straight line it's very fast. Over here I play safe so that I don't lunge at him and cause a big chaos and lose a bunch of positions. So I stayed a little bit on the safe side while coming into the first corner. So as we go through the first section of the track, first hairpin, we are in the 6th position where we started, and over here my idea was to not to make any mistakes and see if we could get into battles and gain some positions. Over here I'm just trying to be in the split stream of the Audi, because I knew at this point that there is no way I'm gonna catch up to the Audi on the straights. So I stayed as close as possible to the Audi as much as possible, and trying to keep the car on the track as stable as possible. As you can see right in front of us, the Italian went too wide while taking that right corner, and that has granted us one more position. So we have moved up to the 5th position, and that is a good news. As I said, people tend to make a lot of mistakes on this track, which can be super beneficial to you if you are a clean driver and not do anything stupid, you know, like these guys are doing. Again, one more position. I am in top 4 before even the end of the first lap, and that is really good thing for me. Actually, in the first race that I showed you where I got 6-second penalty, I actually lost around 400 to 500 points on DR, and that actually made me really angry, because you know, you have to wait like 8 minutes for this race to start, and then this kind of stupidity people do, and that and you are the casualty of it, it is really frustrating, because people take their time out to play this game. You have to wait for a lobby to start, and it's just not good. I don't know why people do it, why people don't consider the aspect of waiting for a lobby to start and 8 minutes and ruin everybody's race for just to get one position, by being aggressive driver. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's no fun to me. So over here, the Audi made a move on the Spaniard, and he gained a position, and I did not want to lunge at him, so I let my gas pedal let go of, and I stayed behind him. So far the race is going really good. As we come to this section, the fast right corner, I took it a little bit slower than usual, because I was worried that the Spaniard might spin or something and we might bump into him. But because of this battle that is going between the Audi and the Megane, helped us to get right next to the Audi. And over here I let him pass. There is no point, because if we go side by side through this corner, he would have pushed me onto the gravel and I would have lost a bunch of positions, which I really did not want to happen. But because of the battle between the guys ahead, it helped the guy in the Audi behind us, the German in the Audi TT, to catch up to us, and he's right behind me at this point. And I knew that this guy's gonna overtake me on a straight, which is coming soon, and I'm gonna lose another position over here. But I was trying to be consistent and trying to be in the split stream. I was thinking that because of the split stream, I might be able to keep this position that I'm on. Over here, the guy in the Audi actually blocked us, but over here we went side by side through this corner, no contact between both of us, very good driving, and we are still at 4th position. But because of this, I am not in the split stream of the Megane ahead, and Audi is, so he goes ahead of us, and he has the advantage of the speed. So for the another Audi, so he takes that position as well, and he goes all the way to 3rd. A very good pass by him, very nicely done, and we end up going back into position number 5th. So far this race has been really good. It's a little bit competitive on the side, and over here, as you can see, that Audi went a little bit onto the grass while turning towards right, and that made him go wide into the gravel, and he lost 2 positions right away, and he ended up in the 6th. So as we come to the end of the lap number 3rd, we are on position number 4th, and the Audi ahead is a little, as I said, it's a fast car, so he will gain a position on the guy ahead, which is he's in Megane, and he will end up coming in 2nd. As you can see, he will soon go for the move, and he will manage to secure that position without any hassle. So as we come to the hairpin, we are right in its split stream, trying to see if these guys start battling, or maybe they will make a mistake and I might end up going into 2nd. At this point I was thinking that, because the German is a little bit aggressive, as you can see from his driving style. So I'm just waiting for an opportunity over here to present itself and take it. So right now, as we all know, this is a long straight, and Audi is a really fast car. He will go on to the attack on the outside of the Megane, and he will gain that position as I predicted, and he goes into the 2nd position, and I'm right behind the Spaniard in the Megane. And over here I was not planning to do anything, no battling, not trying to lunge at him, and just trying to come in this position. But over here, as you can see, that we are right next to the Spaniard. He gained a little bit of time coming through the right corner, and we have lost a little bit of time, but no worries, these guys are still fighting ahead of us. Maybe something will happen on the last corner, so let's see what happens. Over here, Megane goes into the inside, but overjudges and goes wide, and that has led us to come right under him on the the attacking line, and I gained that position very easily, and I finished at number position, and it was a really good race. As you can see in my camera, I was celebrating it with a fist through the air, and I enjoyed this race a lot. This was a really good race for me, and because of this race I was able to get back the points that I lost in the previous race, and no harm done. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and if you do so, please let me know in the comment section and give me the opportunity to thank you myself. My name is Yuvi, and I'll see you in the next one.